Hello there folks, and welcome to my review of the Topeak BarXtender. This is a little gadget you put on your bike to attach lights, cycle computers and whatever else you might have on your handlebars that won't fit on properly. But I've got this to go on to my stem. It will go on handlebars obviously, but it also attaches to a stem because I've got loads of gadgets on my handlebars as it is. So it's from Topeak, like I say. So it's really well made. I've got other products by them and they are really well made. It seems to be made of, not very good light here, it seems to be made of like a type of really hard plastic. But when I first took it out of the box, it seemed like it was like a type of cast alloy. But as you start to mess with it, you realise it's like a hard plastic, but really well made. You can see it's got I think the 4mm Allen keys. I take it they're stainless steel with a stainless bar there. Yeah, and it fits on handlebars and stems from 22mm up to 38mm, so that's plenty of adjustment there. And it says maximum load 300 grams and it goes up 10.56 pounds. Well, you can see that yourself there anyway. It's really hard reading looking through a viewfinder at the same time. And they've got a little bit of a description there about it. And it says, gain more room or find the perfect position for lights, computers or whatever with the bar extender. Attaches securely to handlebars or handlebar stems and adjusts for optimum positioning. Sounds interesting. And that graphic there is how I'm going to have mine on the stem underneath the handlebars. Yeah. It comes with instruction manuals as well, which are here in 5 different languages, including English, which I am. And also, it only cost me £14.99 from Amazon.co.uk, which is a real good price. It was a lot more expensive on eBay, and there's another seller on Amazon selling this for £39.95, and he's actually sold some. So it is a bargain at £14.99. Right, okay, so what I'll do now, I'm going to take it off the card and have a closer look at it. Okay, there it is, off the card. Feels really sturdy, well built, like I explained earlier. I've tried to slacken off the bolts to show you how you can position it, but I'm a bit rushed for time at the moment. So there are 4mm Allen keys at the top and at the sides there, but what you have to do is undo it. There's like a plastic plug there you have to pull out, I presume, and then just that will let you. Well, it's going that way now. Sorry, that's it. It's moving that way now. I mustn't have taken it far enough. It moves that way, and also this end bit here. It's really hard filming looking through the viewfinder at the same time. Slides that way, and also it will go that way. So it's on the vertical like that. But like it's that plug thing again there. You have to slacken it a bit more. And just pull that plug out and it'll twist around from what I can gather. But like I say, I'm a bit rushed for time at the moment and this keeps getting out of focus for some reason. I'm a bit rushed for time, so what I'm going to do over the next few days, I will show you this on my bike with my new lights on there, and I'll explain to you how I did it and if I have any problems with it and what have you. Okay folks, there it is, installed on my stem, and looks really good, really cool. My new lights on. And as of yet, I've had no trouble with anything coming loose. Everything's really firm and it's gone on, like I say, really secure. But there is a but. When I was installing it, I came across a problem, and I think it's the fault of Topeak. This screw here, if you take that out, all this section drops off. And inside here, pointed up, is a screw that tightens up and holds this clamp to the stem. Now what the problem was, the original screw, the stock screw, was about 22mm long. And what was happening was, it was tightening up and running out of thread on the nut, which is built into this bracket underneath. But this was still spinning around. So the bolt was completely tight, and we still got movement in here. But luckily, I've got some other bolts knocking round, stainless bolts, and I just replaced the 22mm bolt with a 25mm. So I give it an extra 3mm, put my own bolt in, and it went really tight. So whether that's just a one-off with this particular bracket, or it's something you're going to encounter yourself when you get it, I do not know. But I just thought I'd mention that. That's the only issue I've had so far. Bit of a pain really. Took some figuring out. But yeah, like I said in the earlier description about this, it's really well built, solid, no problems as of yet, apart from that installation issue. Not really much more I can say about it. Only I've got these lights on here. In fact, the lights, I'm more disappointed in the lights than what I am the bracket. They only cost me £12 off eBay, but they aren't really that bright, to be honest. I'll have to get something a bit better later on, but these will tide me over for a bit. Got two of them for £12. Right, I don't think there's anything else I can really say about it. Only that, yeah, this screw here, that adjusts, so you could have it pointing straight down there if you wanted, up. Like I originally described in the early description, you can have it on the stem going that way up if you wanted, or on your handlebars here. But I've had to put mine on the stem because I've got this bracket here for these bi-signals indicators which go on there. Yeah, so that's about it then, folks. If you do have any questions or want to know anything else and what have you, just send me a message and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching this review, and I'll speak to you later.